Luftwaffe never expected P-47 Thunderbolts to carry half B-17's bomb load. Hauptmann-Ernst Vogel led 9 Bf-109 G6s against a formation of B-17s over Bremen. At 15:23 hours, his formation reached attack position, 1,000 meters above the bombers. At 15:23 hours and 20 seconds, he rolled into his attack run. At 15:23 hours and 35 seconds, 12 P-47 Thunderbolts dove from 9,000 meters altitude, appearing from directly above, where Vogel's pilots weren't watching. At 15:23 hours and 52 seconds, the first Bf-109, flown by Unteroffizier Klein, exploded under concentrated .50 caliber fire from 2 P-47s. Elapsed time from engagement to destruction, 17 seconds. Kill time, 4 seconds of actual firing. At 15:24 hours and 8 seconds, Lieutenant Becker's aircraft, already damaged in his attack run on the bombers, took hits across the engine cowling and cockpit. His 109 nose down, trailing fire. Elapsed time, 33 seconds. Kill time, 3 seconds. At 15:24 hours and 30 seconds, Vogel himself became a target. A P-47 positioned directly behind him, matching his defensive turns, closing steadily. Vogel pushed his throttle to emergency power, felt his engine strain, watched his airspeed climb to 640 kilometers per hour. The P-47 stayed behind him, closing. At 15:24 hours and 47 seconds, .50 caliber rounds shredded Vogel's right wing. At 15:25 hours and 2 seconds, more hits struck his tail section. At 15:25 hours and 9 seconds, Vogel's aircraft became uncontrollable. He bailated out at 15:25 hours and 15 seconds. Elapsed time from engagement to bailout, 1 minute 23 seconds. Time under fire, 28 seconds. At 15:27 hours and 40 seconds, the engagement ended. The P-47s reformed and continued escorting the bombers. Enemy aircraft destroyed, 5 Bf-109s confirmed, 2 probable, 2 damaged. American losses, 1 P-47 damaged, pilot returned safely to base. Kill ratio, 5-0 confirmed, 7-0 including probables. The ammunition expended by the P-47 formation in this 4-minute engagement exceeded the monthly allocation for 3 Luftwaffe Jagdstaffeln. Each allocated 7,200 rounds of .50 caliber equivalent ammunition monthly. The American pilots had fired an estimated 24,000 rounds total. Lieutenant Paul Richter, flying top cover during this engagement, watched 5 of his fellow pilots die or bail out in less than 4 minutes. He landed at 16:11 hours, filed his report, and requested immediate meeting with intelligence officers. His report stated simply, "We cannot continue at this rate. The Americans have numbers, performance, and ordnance we cannot match. Request strategic reassessment before entire Jagdwaffe is destroyed piecemeal." Hauptmann Schmidt compiled the data methodically. American losses April 130, 1943, 47 bombers, 102 fighters. German losses same period, 341 fighters, 319 pilots killed or missing. American bomber offensive continued daily. German fighter strength decreased weekly. The Americans could lose 47 bombers and replace them in 3.8 days based on current production rates. Germany required 19 days to replace 341 fighters at current output. The mathematics were becoming undeniable. Attrition favored the side with greater industrial capacity, and American capacity exceeded German production by ratios that made victory impossible through combat alone. American production April 1943, 6,249 military aircraft, all types. German production April 1943, 1,314 military aircraft, all types. Single month 4:75:1 ratio. American fighters specifically, 2,847 aircraft. German fighters, 740 aircraft. Ratio 3:8:1. American heavy bombers, 827 aircraft. German heavy bombers, 23 aircraft. Ratio 36:1. Every category showed similar disparities. Schmidt's report concluded, "We are not fighting an enemy air force. We are fighting an industrial system that produces aircraft faster than we can destroy them, trains pilots faster than we can kill them, and manufactures ammunition faster than we can expend ours." Oberst Mueller read Schmidt's April assessment and laughed. "Your problem, Schmidt, is you believe American propaganda. They inflate production numbers to damage our morale. I've shot down 51 Allied aircraft now. Each one died the same way: fire, smoke, pilot terror, impact. The Americans bleed and burn like everyone else. Their aircraft break apart under cannon fire. Mathematics on paper means nothing against warriors in cockpits. But privately, even Mueller noticed changes. The replacement pilots arriving at his Jagdschwader had fewer training hours. Fuel allocations decreased monthly. Ammunition requisitions took longer to fulfill. The comfortable certainty of 1942 was eroding into the anxious uncertainty of 1943. He didn't mention these concerns publicly. A commander showed confidence, not doubt. The weight of plenty Evansville, Indiana. May 1943. Republic Aviation's second production facility achieved 187 P-47 completions in May, supplementing Farmingdale's 356 aircraft. Combined monthly output: 543 fighters from 2 facilities. Every 1.64 hours, another Thunderbolt completed final assembly, underwent engine testing, received armament installation, and joined the inventory. Margaret Sullivan, formerly a teacher in Louisville, Kentucky, now operated the electrical systems testing station. She verified function of every switch, gauge, wire, and circuit in each aircraft. Her station processed 23 aircraft per shift. Each test consumed 4.7 kilowatt-hours of electricity, running every system repeatedly. Daily electrical consumption for her station alone: 108.1 kilowatt-hours. The entire Augsburg Messerschmitt facility, producing Bf-109s, received 2,800 kilowatt-hours daily allocation for all purposes: manufacturing, testing, lighting, heating, administrative functions, everything. Margaret Sullivan's single testing station consumed more electricity in 26 days than an entire German fighter factory used daily for complete operations. Robert Chen, from San Francisco, operated the propeller balancing equipment. Each required its 4-blade Curtiss electric propeller balanced to within 0.02 ounces of rotational deviation. Chen balanced 19 propellers per shift, each test requiring 40 minutes of precise measurement and adjustment. His rejected propellers, those failing to meet tolerance, went to a rework station. Number of propellers Chen rejected in May: 47, each one recycled.